y'all, I'm Hope from Crafty Hope and welcome. I'm here today using some graphics materials to customize and personalize my happy planner. This is the fourth part in the series that I've been doing. In part one, I made some bookmarks here. In part two, I created a pocket, and in part three, I made these fun charms. But we all know how much fun it is to use stickers with the Happy Planner or any disc-bound planner system. In fact, Grafix has a mixed media journal that is disc-bound also, that you could even explore these ideas in it. But we're going to talk about my planner. You can see I got stickers here. I've got stickers all the way through this baby. I have become a sticker addict. And you know, it's so much fun to personalize with things that you love and enjoy. And sometimes you can't always find those things. So I'm going to show you how you can take your interests or your needs and use graphics materials to make your stickers for your planner. I've got three different ways, generally three different graphics materials that we're going to use to do that. So let me show you what I've got here. We've got some computer graphics, which means that the films are printable. Some are adhesive-backed, which makes, you know, instant sticker, and some are not, but I'll show you the adhesions in our double tack and Artist-Tack. So we're going to get started with the computer graphics, and let me share that with you. First up, let's take a look at the computer graphics. Now, the adhesive-backed is only available for inkjet printers currently, but you can get computer graphics, which is just the film, for LaserJet and inkjet. So to make an instant sticker, you're really going to want the adhesive-backed, and you can get several different surfaces, including matte, clear, and new rainbow. I have already done some on matte. Oh, and I already have some on clear also that I had done previously for another project. So y'all, I just went into my software, whatever software I used, like a Word program, and put some pictures and words and stuff in here and printed it out on my printer. That's an instant sticker. Same with the clear. Definitely kind of look at your printer, make sure when you print on these surfaces that you're using like the lamination setting or the glossy paper setting for them to get the best print out of them. So we're gonna go ahead and get in my planner, I think, and stick some of these in here. So I probably won't talk through that part. We'll just fast forward and I can show you how easy these are to use. And really, these are so easy. They are, once you have them printed out, they're just a cut and peel off the back and stick down. That's it. You can cut any kind of shape you want, or, you know, as close to it as far away from it. Now this, like I said, is the matte, so it does have kind of a white surround to it, but on these white pages it doesn't really matter. And if you wanted, you know, like I said, kind of a border around it, you could cut a larger shape around it, or a specific shape. I'm cutting several of these white ones. I'm going to pull in just a minute one of the clear ones I had printed previously, and you'll see that it is absolutely clear, that you'll be able to see the back of it. And y'all can see I have trouble, I'll probably mention it later, I have trouble peeling off backs. It's just a thing. So here, I'm going to bring in one of these clear ones, these little mushrooms. I'm going to cut it pretty close to the edge of this one. I might go around it again, I'm not sure. But when I peel it up, I've put it there so you can see that there, you can see completely through that, absolutely clear. Another graphics product that I think is absolutely perfect for personalizing your journal with stickerable material is double tack. This is a double-sided tape, basically in sheet form. And the possibilities with this, y'all, are crazy numerous. I've used it several times. In one case, I printed out something I did, one of my assemblages, and stuck it right in here. I could have used it to put this sticker this ticket when I went to go see Labyrinth. But I've got a couple other ways I want to use it, and not just as a sticker, but as a tape. I do have another video on the Grafix channel here of creating a washi with double tack. I will try to make sure that goes down in the description, but I encourage you to explore the whole Grafix channel for all the other ways you can use Grafix materials. Let me show you though what I want to do with the double tack. Let's start with the necessary. I want to track my video filming and editing process. So I have started, let me see if I can find it. You can see here, I've kind of just gotten it written in. Well, it hit me that I could do that with a piece of paper. So I've just printed out the spreadsheet, that I want in order to track this. And I am going to just cut it down to size. Now with Artist-Tack, we're going to get to Artist-Tack. With double tack, I like that using it with things that are definitely very more square, because if it's not square, you're going to have to cut it multiple times. You're going to have to cut it multiple times, but fussy cutting multiple times is not fun. So I have a piece here that I have previously used. You can see I've got some other fun papers we're going to get to in a minute. And again, I'm just going to peel this up. Let me make sure I've got a straight side, because I don't cut straight. You may have seen that while I was using the computer graphics. If I can get, this is the hardest part for me, y'all. And don't worry, it's not the Grafix products. I personally just have a problem peeling even just stickers from the store. I have a deficiency there. All right, so I have found out that this is the sticky side that I am going to put my little printout on. I probably should not have pulled it up that far, but I'm going to put it down. I could have just put my whole sheet down or that whole other thing, but I want to save as much of this double tack as I can. Now I'm going to put that back down where I can see the sheet and go ahead and just cut it this way, because I can see through this top page where it is, and cut across. And I didn't get it matched up perfectly on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And y'all, that's just user error. I can't also, in addition to not being able to peel up stickers, I can't cut a straight line. Okay, so there's all that. And y'all, this is now a sticker. I've just taken a piece of copy paper and made a sticker. So I'm going to stick it over in my journal for shuffling things. And where did I want it? Over here. Maybe not in January. Let's go ahead and plan ahead for February. Shuffling things. And y'all, it fits perfect. I'm pretty happy with that. If I have to come back in where I have written these things and rewrite them so it matches up a little bit better, I will. Or I'll draw arrows. But I am going to peel up the back of this. Peel that up and just stick it right in my journal. And y'all, that fit perfectly. I'm so excited about that. So I can come back in and fix, here where I didn't have this in there yet. Super excited about that. The other thing I want to do is make like a tape. So let's play with that. I will probably voice that portion over. But I'm going to show you what I've got. I've just got random things, some collage. This is under paper that I used when I made my bookmarks. This is a piece of a magazine and tissue paper. This is what I really want to try, is this tissue paper to make like a washi tape. Okay, let's do it. Let's get some more double tack. We're going to speed through this, but with the double tack mounting film, I peeled up that backing paper and then took a piece of tissue tape and laid it down. I'm cutting off the excess where I folded it up so that I don't have too much blockage, and then peeled off that extra tissue. for my tissue tape. And I'm going to do the same thing. I've got a strip of some of that magazine. I've got this little bit of under paper, and y'all, it has stitching on it. So I love that I can just put that piece of paper that has stitching on it on the double tack, and then I have like a piece of stitching in my journal in my planner that I wouldn't have otherwise. So then I put down some more tissue paper and some other collage papers, and I'm trimming off the excess of this. Now, before I peel off the back or do anything, I decided to go ahead and any pieces that overlap, just use a little bit of glue stick to stick it down, and then trim these down into strips to make a tape. Oh my gosh, y'all. From there, it's just all about putting it in my journal. So again, this just has that backing tape on there, and I was real nervous, I'll admit. I wasn't real sure how the tissue would work in here, but y'all, look at this. It was perfect. Oh, I was so tickled about that. Then I flipped over to my month view, and I've got this piece that's part of that stitched paper and some collage paper, and then also more tissue. And I cut like a decorative edge there. So you can cut this into any shape if you need a tiny square or a big portion or a little slit. Stickers any way you want. Again, I'm having trouble peeling the back off, of course, but I was able to just peel up these little backs. I think this is a neat border here where I've made that decorative edge, and then I'm like separating it. This is gonna be fun to write in later. The third graphics product that I want to touch on for adding images or whatever, stickers, whatever you want to call it, to your planner is Artist-Tack. Y'all, this is so fun for a variety of reasons. So this is a permanent dry adhesive that requires no tools, takes no time to use. So I like it because, as I mentioned, cutting out fiddly things takes time. And if you use the double tack, which I love, you do have to cut something twice. So I just want to show you, here is a vintage illustration from an old children's book that has been floating around in my stash. And you know what? We can put it in my planner super easily. So let's take a look. And this again is something you have to peel, so I'm gonna have problems with it. But it is 2 sheets. In between, that's right, I already used this one. In between the 2 sheets, there is one side that is like a backing paper, like a sticker paper. And the other side, you look closely and it's got these tiny dots. And you can kind of touch and feel which one's the stickier side. And you're just going to peel up a section of it. I've used a portion there that I can see. Put down, make sure the sticky side is on the back of your image. Put down your image like so. Cover that sticker paper up, burnish the stickiness onto your image, and then let me grab my planner. Let's grab it. And we've got a little collection going on here. I think that's where we're going to try to add that as well. And then you pull your Artist-Tack back up, pull up your image. There. Pull up your image carefully. And then I can stick it. Oh, maybe I can't stick it there. Oh, no. Well, we'll stick it here over what I had written there. And stick it right in. Did y'all even see that? Hopefully I moved my camera. I was doing too many things at one time. And stick it right in your planner. Just like that. I've also got, this is some of the computer graphics, the non-adhesive backed. This is also matte, like the one we did before. And I can take one of these pieces that I have printed on it and make it adhesive backed. So if you have a laser printer and you can't get the adhesive backed, you can get some Artist-Tack with yours and turn it into a sticker. So we are going to get this little cicada wing that I have, peel this up, stick it down, burnish it, peel it up, and then I can stick it right in my journal. We're going to go back over to this other page. Let's see, we're going to maybe stick it up here. Yeah. Up here at the top. Just like that. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so tickled with all of these things. Now, the great thing also about Artist-Tack that I love is I can now take a sheet of this, cut it in half, whatever, take it with me. Actually, you know what? We're going to do it. I've got stuff sliding all over my desk. I have my pocket that we made the other day, or whenever you saw that video. And I can take a piece of this Artist-Tack, slip it in here, and anytime I get something, it could be a movie ticket or some kind of ephemera that I think is cool or anything like that, and I can just burnish on the back of it with the Artist-Tack and throw it in my journal. Easy peasy, y'all. I love that. I'm going to grab some of my other stickery things and get them also here in my journal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about stickers and adding things. If you can think of any other ways to use graphics materials in a happy planner, definitely let me know. You can find me at Crafty Hope anywhere online. Make sure you are following make sure you're following Grafix Arts here on YouTube, but go check out the grafixarts.com website for all of the graphics materials. All of the materials have videos that you can watch to inspire you further. Go check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and happy planning.